Warning, this is gonna be a completely clueless video. So, welcome to Planet Six Beers. Oh, it's already one missing. So, cheers. Should be my new introduction. Let's play some music. Perfect. Let me tell you a story about my 9 wives. Actually, it was 22 wives. Back in 1997, I had to take a medical class, some kind of medical class, and there were 22 girls and me lurking in the shadow. So it was 22 girls, but I cooked it down to 9, and that's enough. Like I told you, this is gonna be completely clueless. Where do I start? What's playing in the background is Vomitory with the album Redemption. This is a double CD with their 2 first albums from 1998 and 1999, and the album Redemption is playing right now. This is a double CD, although both albums are only half an hour long, but they decided to go with a double CD. I actually pulled out a lot of all of my Vomitory albums and played them over the last couple of weeks. They were sitting on my shelves for decades. So Revelation Nausea, Primal Massacre, Blood Rapture, Terrorize, Brutalize, Sodomize, Carnage, Euphoria, and Opus Mortis number 8. This was the last studio album from 2011, and actually Vomitory are active again, so they split up after that one, but they are active again. And next month we're gonna see a new studio album. So 9 albums in total with the new one. Okay, I'm gonna do something I normally only do on live streams: smoking. Cigarettes and beer go very well together. What I want to do in this video, it's kind of what's been playing over the last couple of weeks and months. So, like I said, Vomitory, I've been playing a lot in the last couple of weeks. And because the new Enslaved album grabbed me, I pulled out this little tape box set, Enslaved Army of the North Star. Contains 4 of their releases, all on tape. Nice box set. Out on, what are they called? Darkness Shall Rise Productions out of Germany. They do a really nice job with their box sets. Sometimes they are a little expensive, especially the there's a dissection one that costs over 200 euros because it's got 19 tapes in it. I didn't buy that one. Useless. It's an album, a band with 2 awesome records one record that sucks, and they decided to put in demo and instrumental and like I said, 19 tapes, so no. So the Enslaved box set came with a couple of postcards, patches, a nice thick book. This is not a booklet anymore, this is a book. A lot of old interviews, old tour flyers with Incantation and Absu, a little bit of history. Very nice one. It's got posters, I'm not gonna unfold them. It's got a certificate that is actually signed by the two main members, hand numbered, and these, I don't know if you can see that, these signatures are not printed on here, they are real. I can see it from here, I don't know, I think you can see that. So very, very nice. It's got a metal pin in there. The old demo tape. First EP. First album. So basically everything up until the album Frost. This one has a nice touch. This one is blue. So Enslaved playing a lot in my, not only in the music room, in the car and in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bathroom, everywhere. So it's called Vinyl Community, so I'm gonna show a little bit of vinyl. I've been playing these two quite often these days, so Sentenced North from Here, I love that album. Very, very technical, maybe a little bit like Atheist, but different though. Very, very awesome album. This is a reissue on Century Media from 2009. If you don't know that album, check it out. And the one that came after that, Amok, their third full-length album, also re-release from 2014. This is a completely different beast. This is very technical, pretty fast. Is it death metal? Is it bordering on black metal? I don't know. This one is very, very melodic. I would call that simply a heavy metal album with a little bit harsher vocals, quite melodic as well, but awesome from start to finish. A little bit of extreme thrash from the Netherlands. Deadhead's very first album, The Feast Begins at Dawn. This is a mixture of what can we call that? A lot of old Creator influences, especially Terrible Certainty and Flash and Kill era. A little bit more brutal, maybe Demolition Hammer may come to mind. Great little band. They have a huge discography, and I've got almost all of their records. But The Feast Begins at Dawn is their debut, and fantastic album. Comes with a nice 4-pager, lyrics, and a couple of old photos. If you like extreme thrash, do check out Deadhead from the Netherlands. Something completely different. I pulled out a record that I had for decades as well. I like me some stoner rock. I started in 1994, I guess, is when the second Kyuss album came out. But I decided to go with this one. This is very raw. Sons of Kyuss is the band Kyuss, but they were named Sons of Kyuss back then. A lot of stuff on here from where they recorded for the Wretched album, the debut album, under the name of Kyuss. Nothing Inside. I think this is not really an official record, but I pulled it out. It's very raw. Not that stonery, but yeah. Sons of Kyuss. I quite like me some stoner rock. Clueless video. I told you. And when I was working in the living room, I had some compilation LPs playing in the background. Vile Vibes. I think a lot of you British guys know that one. You should be familiar with that. Nothing on the Inside. It has Paradise Lost, Autopsy, Deviant Instinct, Doom, Confessor, Talion, Electro Hippies, and Toranaga. I bought that when it came out. This one is from 1990. A lot of stuff I heard here first. For example, Stillborn, the Autopsy track. Electro Hippies, that was Jeff Walker's band before he formed Carcass. Toranaga, I knew before that. I played a little bit of Rave On Records. Rave On hits hard. Great cover artwork. Girls in leather and chains with Flying V chasing away the pop guys. This one has Merciful Fate, Astaroth, Evil, Ashbomb, Sortilege, Gilgamesh, and Metal Clocks. No, Metal Clocks was a sampler as well. So there you go, a little bit of Crossfire on there as well. Nice compilation LP. Rave On was the label that released the first Merciful Fate EP. This is an original and it looks awesome clean. This is like new. And the last one for today. Let's go with this one, a little bit of doom here. The Dark Passages compilation LP. That one was Rise number 5, so Rise Above, the label that Lee Dorian from Cathedral runs. put out a compilation in 1991, and this one has, of course, Cathedral, St. Vitus with I Bleed Black, Stillborn, Penance, Count Raven, another Cathedral song, Revelation, and Solitude Aeternus. And a little bit unusual for a compilation LP, this one has got an inner sleeve, pretty basic, and that's why they did it. You've got the contact addresses for all the bands on here. Really great sampler. This one was very influential for me because in 1991 doom metal was not that well known, at least over here. So that was a great overview of the scene. Of course, that made me spend more money than I had. So that's it. Have a nice weekend. And see you soon for another video. Good night.